A tale of two housing markets, home prices in half the country on the way up and in the other half going down. Let's bring in Katrina Campins, Fox Business real estate contributor and host of Mansion Global. Katrina, great to have you on. People have so many questions when it comes to the housing market right now. And seems that, there's still a wait and see for these interest rates to maybe come down and increase affordability. So what are we seeing right now and what are the trends?
Thanks for having me on, Sandra. Real estate has always been about location, 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 and that's more true now than ever. Right now, the U.S. housing market feels like two different countries. In parts of the South, like Texas and Florida, prices are softening as post-pandemic building booms finally catch up to demand. Yet in the Midwest and the Northeast, home prices continue to climb due to aging housing stock, restrictive zoning, and sluggish permitting that stifles new construction. Now, even where prices are cooling, homes remain about 46% more expensive than before the pandemic. This regional divide is fueling a national reshuffling. Families and businesses are leaving high-cost, heavily regulated blue states for lower-tax, pro-growth red states, accelerating America's political and economic transformation. But beneath the headline lies a deeper problem, a structural mismatch between where homes are being built and where the demand actually exists. There's outdated zoning laws and labor shortages and underinvestment infrastructure, which are blocking growth.
And that is what we are seeing, right? Where it's easier to build new homes. You're seeing those prices come back down. Obviously, when supply goes up, it allows those prices to come down. This is a snapshot of what we have been able to see per the U.S. Census Bureau over the past year. The amount of new homes for sale up almost 9%. Median sale price then comes down about 3%, but still new home sales is down. So this is a sign that the U.S. housing market is cooling. This is President Trump suggesting when he spoke about this. He took a question on the housing market just a couple weeks ago, suggesting lowering those interest rates will help a lot. Listen.
How important is it we have no tax on home sales, capital gains, to unleash the housing market in this country?
Well, we're thinking about that, but would also unleash it just by lowering the interest rates. If the Fed would lower the rates, we wouldn't even have to do that. But we are thinking about no tax on capital gains on houses. We should have lowered interest rates many times. Europe lowered their rate 10 times. We lowered ours none. And it's causing a problem for people that want to buy a home.
So you got to think that if you're a buyer in this market, that you're saying, well, if they're talking about lowering the interest rates in September, I might as well wait. And if you're a seller, you might be thinking about waiting because you've got to go get into another house. So maybe that's what this is all about.
There's so much going on in the housing market. We also have to realize a really important data is affecting the housing market, which is family formation, right? Less people are getting married, so that's also affecting home ownership. And then you have many longtime homeowners, especially baby boomers, who hold the majority of housing wealth in this country. And they're sitting on massive gains and are hesitant to sell because they'd face capital gains taxes. And this is very apparent in Florida, California, and New York. And at first glance, people tell me, well, that's only helping the wealthy. But it's not, because it hasn't been adjusted since 1997, and things have changed drastically since then. So the middle class is affected by capital gains, and you have so many staying in their homes because they don't want to pay that tax. So we also have to realize when people sell their homes, they generate multiple streams of income for federal, state, and local governments, from tax transfers to property taxers, and also remodeling, retail. In fact, the National Association of Realtors estimates that every home sale generates about $86,000 in economic activity when adjusted for inflation. So reforming capital gains, whether it's full elimination or indexing it for inflation, would free up inventory. But I do agree, Sandra, that a lot of people are waiting to see what happens with interest rates because affordability is the main issue, and they don't have enough supply in the Northeast and the Midwest.
I can imagine that would change things a lot. Right now, the market's anticipating that could be changing. That first cut could be coming in September. And for most people, this is the largest investment they ever make, the largest asset they ever own. It's important. Thank you so much, Katrina. Good to get you on the program.
Thanks. Great to be here.
All right.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.